Well, Bob has been out again on a wonderful assignment at Music on Main on one of the most lovely days we've had in probably weeks and weeks.
Yeah, I mean, well, perfect night for this, and I bet there's going to be a huge crowd there tonight for the band, the music, the food, and everything out there. Bob?
I got to tell you, it is one of the best nights I've ever can remember in May here along the Suncoast. Beautiful. Feels more like March. Get a look at the crowd behind me right now. Hey, how are you? This is the Lisa Riding Band right now, and it's backing up all the way here. You've got street-to-street chairs set up, people listening, dancing to some great music. They're a little Earth, Wind, and Fire. Earth, Wind, and Fire. Little Davey likes it. That's right. I'll tell you what, we all like this weather. It is fantastic here tonight. All benefiting the Birds of Paradise. So we want everyone to drink up right by the tent right here. But as far as the weather goes, couldn't ask for better weather. A nice end to this week. After a very rainy Wednesday, things have really calmed down here. Nice sunrise shot, too, with a bird flying by. You see right there as the sun was rising. Appreciate that shot. And I'll tell you what, this is the Lakewood Ranch webcam showing fair skies throughout much of the day. Had a little bit of cloudiness at one point. That was another reinforcing shot of some cooler air that moved on through. But for the most part, we're going to see another one of those move through tomorrow midday. So it looks like we're going to stay in this cooling trend at least through Sunday morning. As a result of the area of low pressure now moving across parts of the Mid-Atlantic coast states, that's going to continue to funnel in this north to northwesterly wind flow, which brings in some drier and cooler air. And you can see from the radar picture, no rain around. It is going to stay dry, too, for all of the mothers out there celebrating Mother's Day weekend. Great Mother's Day weekend. 75 degrees, dew point nice and low, 47 degrees. You don't see that during the month of May. You see that in January, February, March, but not here in May. And the pressure, 29.88 inches. That's actually been falling a little bit today. Now there's the high, 78. We should be close to that number again tomorrow. The low this morning was 61. We'll be in the 50s to start things off tomorrow. No rainfall report. We saw all of our rain for the month in just one day this past week, and now it's really starting to dry out again, and should stay that way through much of next week. Temperatures around the state, 80 degrees. The only place I can find is in Miami right now, but 75 in Sarasota, 71 Braden Beach, Lakewood Ranch, a comfortable 72 degrees, 77 in Lake Placid, and Sebring now at 77 degrees. Get a look at these lows tonight. Unseasonably cool, mid-50s. I don't think we'll see any record-breaking lows, but it will get down to the mid to upper 50s, low 60s to mid-60s on some of the barrier islands there, and mid-50s inland. Similar conditions expected on Sunday morning, maybe even a little bit cooler than we'll see tomorrow morning. Winds will stay out of the north and northwest right on in through much of the night tonight. That will keep temperatures on the cooler side. And then we will see the northwest wind continuing throughout the afternoon and evening. So be careful, boaters. Winds will pick up a little bit in the afternoon, up to 15 knots. And as far as the RPM forecast model goes, you can see that shot of cooler air with that cloudiness moving through right around sunrise tomorrow. And then yet another one moving through on Saturday night. Eventually we start to warm back up and the humidity comes back up a little bit by Sunday afternoon as winds shift around more to an easterly to southeasterly direction. But overall, no rain anticipated over the weekend. Temperatures into the 50s, and you can see right now into the 60s and 70s. Warmer in parts of the upper Mississippi Valley, in the 80s and even 90s there than it is here along the Suncoast. It's nice, isn't it? Temperature 84 degrees in Dallas now, 71 in Atlanta under fair skies. Well, here's the boating forecast. Rip currents are possible through this evening, and then it should subside somewhat tomorrow. Seas will be 2 to 4 feet tomorrow with a light chop. The wind's picking up a bit in the afternoon, up to 15 knots. Water temperature actually has cooled down a bit to 79 degrees, and we'll look for a beautiful beach weather. And the tide's upcoming for Sarasota Bay. Well, the low tide at 8:13, and another one at 7:02 tomorrow morning. Sunset will be at 8:06. Forecast tonight. Come on out, Lakewood Ranch, Music on Main, clear, cool. You might want a sweater by the time the sun sets, and around 9 o'clock, it could be a little bit on the cool side. And mostly sunny out on the beaches. There is an amateur sand sculpting contest going on out there. Should be nice, 81, mild. And the extended forecast looking great for Mother's Day. Temperature at 85 degrees, plenty of sunshine. Do something wonderful over the weekend for your mother here. As far as the music goes, there it is, Stevie Wonder. They're playing all sorts of great music. Had a little bit of Earth, Wind, and Fire, now some Stevie Wonder, and they play some hard rock as well. All that coming up throughout the evening. So you guys enjoyed it. Always get the great assignments, right? Even the dogs are happy. There you go.
The dogs went in on it, yeah.
Perfect ending. Thank you, Bob.